you're seeing a lot of bubbles there on the map. Those are all confirmed reports of tornadoes and hail. Just look at all of those reports. If we can just zoom out, these are confirmed reports.
I'll take the radar off so you can just see the reports.
Yeah, look, these are confirmed reports. A lot of hail in northern Colorado. You could just see that as we get through the afternoon hours. And when you're seeing those tornadoes, those reports in red, those are confirmed reports of tornadoes touching the ground here throughout the viewing area.
Yeah, and real quick again, we're still watching this area. I know we'll get back to the warning here in a second, but we're still watching new development off to the south and west of Cheyenne that will eventually track up into Laramie County. And again, these could potentially become severe and even tornadic. So again, we're watching those, but right now now have 2 tornado warnings ongoing in our viewing area,
there
guys.
You go. Yep. So those 2 tornado warnings. Zoom out. Looks like that's and also that severe thunderstorm. So there you go. Those 2 tornado warnings. We'll start. Oh, you can see that hook. If we could circle that.
Yeah, guy. And there's another one developing to its west.
Yeah.
The National Weather Service in Cheyenne has issued a tornado warning for western Scottsbluff County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, northwestern Banner County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, southeastern Goshen County in southeastern Wyoming until 6:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 5:42 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 10 miles east of LaGrange, or 21 miles southwest of Scottsbluff, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and golf ball size hail. This is a radar indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Gering, Hubbard Hill, and Scottsbluff National Monument around 6:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Cheyenne. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 6:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following county: Goshen, Wyoming.
There's something going on here with all these bright colors, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, you're seeing those bright greens and reds, and then right in the middle, right where they clash, that's where you're getting that possible tornado on the ground. And this, like I said, where you see that circle, right where you see that hook. Yeah, you can see it very defined at this time. This could very well still be on the ground. This was on the ground. If you look if we zoom in, yeah, and then if you look.
And guy, I'm sorry to interrupt, but that might be a little bit of debris. We're not seeing the blue, but we're definitely seeing the lower color values here just to the northwest of Bushnell. I'll circle this area, and I'll put back on the velocity data, and I mean, the radar is updated, but it's right there with where the rotation is.
Right.
So.
And once again, this system did indeed touch down earlier this evening. So definitely, you want to take shelter with this system, and this will lift here. Looks like 6 p.m.
Yeah, they've continued the warning until 6 p.m. And it's a big warning because we got 2 areas of rotation north of Bushnell, and this one just to the northwest of Pine Bluffs. That will be heading off towards the Albin area. So if you live in Albin, you're in the warning, so please take your tornado precautions. But I'm telling you, Guy, this circulation over here just north of Bushnell is very, very violent.
Yeah, it looks like it is very defined at this time here. Let's see if we can get in on some state roads. This looks like it could very well be on the ground.
Yeah, and this is the highest gate-to-gate shear value we've seen on the radar today, 134 miles per hour of twisting winds.
Yeah. This could very well be on the ground here.
And I don't see any roads. I'm zooming in close enough to where we get the roads. And so, again, this is north of Bushnell.
North of Bushnell. Yeah, north of Bushnell. Very rural area, but still could possibly be on the ground here.
Yeah, and this circulation back towards the Albany area, right along Highway 215, it looks like it's starting to get its act together again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly loop this radar, get an idea of where this rotation is headed. It's headed towards the north and east. So Albany, again, you're in the warning, but right now all indications are that really the next big community in the path is Harrisburg, and that would be in another 50 minutes.
Yeah, so Harrisburg 6:43 for that, and just.
We got an injury reported now.
Injury, yeah. So now we have a personal injury reported, and you know these tornadoes were taking those routes, these tornadoes were taking their routes right over those highways. So Highway 85 in Goshen County, we do have a report of a personal injury. It looks like the
5500
block County Road.
And I can zoom out and. I believe this is up here north of Torrington, if I can quickly get it. I believe it's this right here. Yeah, so Highway 85 at Dry Raw Road in Goshen County have a confirmed injury.
Yeah, confirmed injury, damage to a house. And tractors overturning. And you know the routes of these tornadoes were traveling just over big roads, big populated, heavily populated streets. So we're going to keep advising you guys to not only take shelter, but to also call your loved ones who are traveling these roads and make sure they pull over and find shelter because we do have one personal injury reported from this confirmed tornado. Just now reported here.
Yeah, and looking back off to the west again, we're not done yet in Cheyenne. We still got a couple more hours to go, but again, the bulk of the activity is still off to our east here with these supercell thunderstorms. But we're getting additional development again back to the south and west. And Guy, looks like we have new warnings to talk about.
Yeah, tornado warning. It looks like Goshen County.
So that's out of our viewing area.
Yeah,
that's off the way to the north.
Just now made its way out. So still the same. We can see we still have the same amount of tornado warnings here. It looks like. Yeah. So this is now our hot spot at this time. We still have these tornado warnings. Look like they're now in effect until 6:15 p.m. So it looks like they did get extended here. Another 3-inch size hail that has been reported in Banner, Kimball County.
And that's kind of been not looked at as much because of the tornado threat. Along with the tornado threat, we're getting this giant hail out of these storms.
That's another thing. Along with these tornado threats, we're getting very large-sized hail reported with this. So once again, where you see that circle, that's where we're getting reports of 3-inch size hail. Once again, now this tornado warning that we're looking at for Banner in Kimball County and also Goshen and Laramie County, this will lift now at looks like 6:30 p.m.
Correct.
6:27 Harrisburg. So yeah, Harrisburg start to get ready there. 6:27.
Yeah, and this rotation, Guy, is the strongest that we've seen today. So very likely we have a strong tornado on the ground here, just northwest of Kimball. And Pine Bluffs, go ahead and give you an all clear. The storms are off to your north and east now, but again, we're not done yet. We still got a couple of hours of storms to go.
So looks like once again now, if you're just now joining us, we have a very strong cluster of showers, thunderstorms, and some of these thunderstorms are producing tornadoes at this time. It looks like most of these showers and thunderstorms and tornadic activity is beginning to make its way into the Nebraska Panhandle. Now, if we can circle, there you go, that next batch that we're watching carefully that could possibly be making its way for round 2 in southeastern Wyoming. There you see that circle. So we're keeping our eyes on that, but for now, the main target is going to be just to the south of Scottsbluff and the Nebraska Panhandle. Those storms are making their way into those areas at this time.
Yeah, and one thing I want to mention is with these storms, this is an unusual setup that we have here today across southeast Wyoming, Nebraska Panhandle. We rarely see this type of setup where we can get these multiple strong and long track tornadoes that we usually do not get here in Wyoming. You could actually tell that when you're outside, you feel that it was very hot and sticky outside. So definitely had that feel, but definitely still have this very strong rotation.
The National Weather Service in Cheyenne has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Kimball County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, Banner County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, southeastern Goshen County in southeastern Wyoming, east central Laramie County in southeastern Wyoming until 6:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 5:51 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Oliver Campground, or 12 miles northwest of Kimball, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. A second area of rotation was located about 10 miles northwest of Pine Bluffs, also moving northeast. The storm is capable of producing a tornado and hail up to 3 inches in diameter. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Harrisburg around 6:25 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Bushnell. This includes Interstate 80 in Nebraska near mile marker 12. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 6:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following counties in Wyoming, Goshen, and Laramie.
Yeah, and this has been on the ground for quite some time, so this is more likely what you would consider a long track tornado that is about 25 miles plus worth of ground it has covered. And all indications are this is likely a strong tornado. Again, we won't really know until we get that
confirmed report.
We don't get the survey later on, more than likely tomorrow. But definitely just looking at the signature has that classic look of a strong tornado.
Yep, definitely. So tornado warning still in effect. Kimball County, looks like that did get extended to 6:30. So 6:30, you want to stay in shelter for Kimball County in the Nebraska Panhandle. As a matter of fact, the entire, if you look at it, the entire Panhandle, look at that, just confirmed, that was just in tornado. So that system definitely, that tornado did touch.
They're saying intermittent touchdown, so it's basically skipping on the ground.
Okay, so should we?
I'll go ahead and click on that. Yeah, intermittent touchdown. So the base of the storm's bouncing.
Yeah, so we're getting a lot of that, and we've been getting a lot of that too. It's been going. The funnel cloud has been touching, and then they've been dropping out of the sky and then going back up. So, but really, the entire Panhandle for our viewing area looks like they need to take cover and stay alert because these storms are pushing out of southeast Wyoming into the Nebraska Panhandle.
Yes, and still looking at that strong rotation. I'm going to back out real quick and take a look at the other storms. We got a severe thunderstorm in just getting into the LaGrange community, northeastern Laramie County, extreme southern Goshen County. Not a tornado warned storm, but it is a supercell with very large hail and damaging winds. And still got these storms that are forming out to our west are already having that supercell look. So it's possible we could see more warnings for the Cheyenne area here in the next 30 minutes to an hour.
It definitely is possible. So we're going to just zoom out just so you guys can see the bigger picture. The Nebraska Panhandle, you want to stay on alert. We're getting most of this action happening east of I-25. So it looks like the storms have moved out of the Cheyenne Pine Bluffs viewing area, but they are impacting the Scottsbluff, Nebraska area. So what we're going to do is we're going to return Wyoming viewers to regular programming.